One question I get asked a lot is, as a Nigerian woman living in South Africa, why is it that Nigerian women you'll hardly ever see a Nigerian woman dating a black South African person? And I can't answer for everybody, but I'm going to answer for myself.
Hello guys, welcome back to Ijoma TV. So in this video you're about to watch, the people are arguing why is it that South African men does not marry Nigerian lady, and you hardly see Nigerian lady dating South African men. Please, I would like you all to watch this clip of this video, hear from South African people and Nigerian people. Let me leave guys to watch.
I've asked myself this question so many times, but I've not gotten a satisfying answer to it. So now I want to throw it to the audience, right? Why is it almost impossible to see a South African man who is dating or married to a Nigerian woman? Is it that they don't fancy Nigerian women, or is it that Nigerian women are not beautiful or attractive enough for South African men? Or is it that Nigerian women doesn't like South African men? What is happening? Because we Nigerian men, we marry South African women, we take them home, make them happy, give them good life. So why is it very difficult or even almost impossible to see a South African man who is married to a Nigerian woman? All right, we have so many South African men in Nigeria. Most of them come home, get married to their wives here and take them to Nigeria. I personally, I have a whole lot of South Africans in Nigeria. They are mostly living in Abuja and Lagos, right? But you don't find them with Nigerian girlfriends or Nigerian wives. They come home to South Africa, get married to their South African women, then take their South African women to Nigeria. So why is it very difficult for South African men to settle with a Nigerian woman? The ones who are settled with Nigerian women, they are just very few. Let's say out of 1 million of South Africans that are in Nigeria, only 10 are married to Nigerian women. So why is it difficult? Why?
Let me tell you, Nigerian women are scared of South African women. And before you guys come at me, of course, I'm generalizing, basing on my experience here. So let's get into it. You know, in South Africa, there's this thing that Nigerian men are not liked by South African men because they're saying we're taking away the woman. Well, here in Nigeria, it's exactly the same, just the opposite sex. So I went to a school sporting event when I first arrived here. And the mother from the family that I'm with introduced me to one of her friends. And she's like, oh, this is Sunny. She's from South Africa. She's here visiting for the first time. And the first thing this lady does, she looks at me like literally up and down, and she's like, I will never allow my husband to visit South Africa. I will never allow my husband to visit South Africa. And, you know, she said it like in a joke, funny way. So we laughed about it, haha, kiki, you know, cool. I was like, all right, I get it. You know, people here like to say that South African girls are like nicely structured with their figures and their bum and blah, blah, blah. And a couple of days later, we were hosting a birthday here. And again, obviously friends came over. She introduces me, oh, this is Hane. She came for South Africa, blah. Now the lady she was introducing me, I recognized the husband from South Africa because he used to stay in South Africa. As a matter of fact, he attended my wedding in South Africa, so I recognized his face. And then I say to her, oh yeah, like I recognized your husband when he walked in. And she looks at me and she says, oh, so you didn't recognize me? And in that moment, I'm like, yo, kanene. So that's the energy that I get here. Like, especially around Nigerian women that are married. They're like, stay away from my husband. Like, I'm holding my husband on leash because as an African woman is here. So weird.
One question I get asked a lot is, as a Nigerian woman living in South Africa, why is it that Nigerian women you'll hardly ever see a Nigerian woman dating a black South African person? And I can't answer for everybody, but I'm going to answer for myself and say, brah, it is so exhausting having to explain the little things that I would ordinarily think are normal, like things that are normal to me, and then I have to start explaining it. Because tell me why I'm cooking stew and there's beef and fish in my stew, and you are looking at me funny. looking at me like, Shalaka, what did you add in your stew? I added beef and fish. What is the problem? And that time I probably put my whole heart and soul into the stew. Like, I'm already imagining the flavors. And then you want to come and look at my stew weird because I'm mixing proteins. I don't like to explain things like that. And I will get pissed off. Or imagine I'm cooking stew and then I first roast or grill the chicken, and then I boil the chicken, and then I fry the chicken. All the same chicken because it's part of my stew cooking process. And then you want to look at me funny. Because why are you looking at me funny? Don't you want your food to be nice? And then you start asking me questions like, why are you doing this? Why are you going through so many processes for the chicken? Because that's how you make the chicken nice. You need to grill the chicken so that it can have a nice smoky flavor, and then you need to boil it so you can get the stock, and then you need to fry it so it can be crispy. And then imagine having to explain all the little things. I having to explain the chilies that I'm eating. Like, why are you eating so much chilies? Because it's nice. Or tell me why the bill is here. The bill just came and you're looking at me. Why are you looking at me? What should happen? Why are you looking at me? The waiter brings the bill on the table. You start looking at me. Why are you looking at me? My friend, settle this bill. Let's be going where we are going. Like, in my culture, a woman's praise name, like when your husband or your partner is really like trying to praise you, like, you know, the pet name, when they're like, oh baby, oh sweetie. Yeah, it's literally Oriako, which means the one who eats the wealth, who eats your wealth. Like the one who's the chower, basically, the person who's here to chow your wealth, who's here to eat your wealth. So imagine me having to explain to someone all the time that I am here to chow your wealth. Spend on me because that is what I expect culturally. And then you'll be looking at me funny. Are you crazy? So yeah, definitely. So I'm speaking for myself. I don't want people to come and start fighting with me. I'm speaking for myself. I would struggle. I would struggle so much. Because I hear that, like, y'all go through the most. I hear that sometimes you guys as boyfriends drive around with your car and then bring back an empty tank. Because first of all, tell me an Igbo woman who has a car, who would date a man who doesn't have a car to begin with. So yeah, no, some things are just difficult to explain, and to avoid explaining all the time, you just stick to what you know.
I had a conversation with two South African guys yesterday, Saturday. Along the line, I asked them a very simple question. Why is it that most of you South African guys, you hardly date or marry Nigerian ladies? So one of them said it's because they hardly see Nigerian ladies that are single around them. And the other one said he can never date or marry a Nigerian lady. I said, why? He said, because they look like men. How? He now said he cannot compete with somebody with shoe size. I don't know. I thought we've passed this level of shoe size. Like, I don't understand. And again, he said Nigerian ladies are very loud and materialistic. So I want to know, are South African ladies not materialistic? Don't you like good things? So why then do you always assume that Nigerian ladies are materialistic? Welcome back, guys. So you have heard all they have said in this video. You that have watched up to this moment, what do you think? Hearing from all these people, the reason and what is going on over there, what do you think? Please, let's share our opinion under the comment section. Me, I will drop my own. I am a Nigerian woman who live in Europe, and I have 4 kids with my husband. Hearing what that my sister said, that the lady that from Nigeria, I will not stand here to support her. Because even my own husband is a Nigerian man. You can't tell my husband that you as a woman, your husband will not control you. It's no. That marriage won't work. So if it is how they are behaving there, that man cannot control them, then why are they complaining that South African men are not marrying them? Nobody is ready to marry his fellow man, like they said. Nobody. You need to be submissive. According to even the Bible has said it. You need to be submissive to your husband. He owes you. He has everything. Imagine a man who provides money for you to prepare a food. So he cannot ask you questions. Is that a reason? No. Me, I cannot stand here to support such character because they are from Nigeria. So my people, what do you think? If it is how they are behaving, so they should remain there single. That is what me, my own take. So let me know what you think under the comment section. Thank you for joining me, for always tuning into this Ijoma TV. I will see you all in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.